Hi Wickenburg, I'm Billy Jo on the Go, and today we're down here in front of the Desert Caballeros Western Museum to see the exhibit, Artisans del Pueblo exhibit. Won't you join me? Hello, I'm here at the Artisan del Pueblo exhibit with Janet Cantley. And Janet, can you tell me a little bit about the exhibit that we're standing in front of here?
Of course. So Mexican folk art, or Artesanía del Pueblo, is going to be up for a year here at Desert Caballeros Western Museum. And we developed it with a committee that included the Mexican consulate and Julie Brooks from the Chamber of Commerce here in Wickenburg and the staff exhibit committee. And we're very excited to bring this very colorful journey to Mexico that goes through various regions and shows their traditional art forms that have been present for many generations, for millennia. And that's what we have in the case that's behind us. We have pieces that date back 1,000 years, 2,000 years even.
Yeah.
And it shows that continuity of ceramic tradition that has existed in parts of Mexico.
That's very cool. Can you tell me a little bit about your favorite piece, or do you have one? Or can you pick?
It's like picking my favorite child. There are some really fun as far as a category of pieces. They're called alebrijas, and they're very colorful, fantastic figures that are a combination of animal forms with wings or monsters, and we have a case full of these fantastic mythological creatures. So I think everyone will enjoy that. The masks are also a lot of fun, and the masks, to understand their context, we give a little bit of background in terms of how they're used in a celebration or in a dramatic presentation in the community.
Wow, that's very cool. Now the pieces that are behind us, do we know the artists or how long they've been around?
We do. So there are some ancestral pieces that I said date back thousands of years, and from Casas Grandes, so unknown artists there. But then they have provided inspiration to contemporary artists. So we have known names for those artists that come from the community near the archaeological site of Casas Grandes in Chihuahua, Mexico. And we actually have an event here at Desert Caballeros in January that features those artists, and they bring their wares and they have demonstrations and sales tables. So mid-January, put that on your calendar.
Yeah, absolutely, we will. All right. Well, now where are these pieces coming from? They're not traditionally in our museum.
No,
so where are they?
They aren't. They're loan items, and they come from museums all over Arizona. There's a museum in the southeast corner, Amarin Museum near Dragoon. They're pieces from the Tucson Museum of Art, and pieces from ASU Art Museum, the Heard Museum, and then several private collectors that have been very generous.
Very cool. And they'll be here for a year?
Yes.
Sounds like, yeah.
Yep,
Well, you'll get a chance to see them then.
And with programming, so check the website, check the calendar, because there'll be lectures and programs tied to the exhibit.
Very exciting. Well, we're excited to look forward to the event and get to see all the other exhibits we have going. Thank you, Janet, for joining me. The Desert Caballeros Western Museum always puts on amazing exhibits. One of them is the Artisans del Pueblo exhibit, featured this Saturday and for over the next year. So if you missed your chance on Saturday, please come down to the museum and enjoy yourself on what these amazing artists have put forward. For more information, you can visit the Wickenburg Sun, and I'm Billy Jo on the Go. Thank you for joining me.